Welcome children, welcome back to Refresh Concepts with me Dinesh Modi. Let's proceed further with word problems of simultaneous linear equation, or we call it as linear equation into variable. Children, in word problems is what we have done is we have made separate types. We have classified the entire word problems into different types. Problems on ages, geometrical figures, speed, distance, time, you can say even numbers, right? So let's start with the first one. Problems on ages. What's the first I'm trying to say? It says the sum of father's age and twice the age of son is 70. If we double the age of father and add the age of son, the sum is 95. Find their present ages. Children, one thing should be kept in mind when we deal with word problems. Come may a simultaneous linear equation or quadratic equation. When we are dealing with simultaneous linear equation, that is equation in two variables, always try to gauge, identify which are the two parameters of whom I'm going to initialize a variable as x and y. Since we have two, you can say variables, it's a simultaneous linear equation, I need to have two variables. So always identify the parameters whom I can initialize as x and y. In my language, it is termed as parameters. Now if I see, without understanding the sum, I see two parameters as one of them being father and other being son. So at least I got to know that whom should I initialize as x and y. Since this is a problems based on age, we'll write down our solution as, solution. Let the present age of father be x years. Let the present age of the father be x years. Children, this is very, very important. The units is what we are supposed to mention, right? On the same lines, let's initialize also, let the present age of son be y years. So have we initialized our two variables or two parameters in our language, right? Father being x years, son being y years. Now try and understand what the question has to say and frame the equations. The only difficult part in word problem is, children, framing an equation. The moment you frame an equation, then solving it simultaneously, you know better than me, right? You people are now have become master, having learned all the various steps of solving a simultaneous linear equation. We have seen all the various steps previously. So you are masters in that. What is different between word problems and those kind of sums? Framing equations here. So let's begin to frame the equation. As per first GC, as per the first GC means given condition. So as for the first given condition, let's read. Sum of father's age and twice the age of son is 70. Children, there are two ways to frame an equation. One is, I'll help you out in this. There are two ways to frame an equation. One is understand the English and frame it accordingly. And the second is, which I prefer, take word by word and try to frame the equation. I repeat, take word by word and try to frame an equation. Let's start. As per the first given condition, the sum of father's age and twice the age of his son is 70. Simple. Right? How did I frame the equation? By taking every single word by word within the statement. Right? I feel that's the best way to do so. You shall never ever go wrong if you frame in this way. This is my equation number 1. Let's see what is our equation number 2 trying to say. So as per second GC, now I'll be writing, instead of given condition, I shall be writing GC. I hope my students will understand. Instead of given condition, I shall be writing GC. Next, if we double the age of father, so what is father's present age? X. So if I double the age of father, is it 2x, children? Indeed. If we double the age of father and add the age of son, what is the son's present age? Son's present age is y. If we add son's age, the sum is 95. The sum is 95. This is my equation number 2. This is my equation number 2. As we are aware, what are we aware about, children? That we need to equate any one variable ka coefficient. We need to pick up any one variable and see to it whether their coefficients are same or not. So shall I prefer x? Shall I prefer x? What is the coefficient over here, children? The coefficient out here is 1. As I said, you are masters in solving now simultaneous linear equation. I did not reiterate once again all the basic knowledge and fundamentals which you have already gained. So shall I say multiplying equation number 1 by 2. When I multiply this by 2, will this be 2x? Indeed. So I'm writing this as multiply equation 1 by 2. On doing so, will I get is 2x plus 4y is equals to 140. 2x plus 4y is equals to 140. This is my equation number 3. Now, are the coefficients of equation 2 and 3 the same? I'm taking x as a variable. Are the coefficients same? Indeed. Coefficients being same sign, subtract. So, subtracting. I hope you all are very well versed with all these things. Subtracting equation 2 from 3. Subtracting equation 2 from 3. So I shall write down 3 first. 2x plus 4y is 140. 2x plus y is equals to 95. On subtracting, the signs will get changed. This gets cancels off. 4y minus y, 3y, children. 140 minus 95, 45, which implies y is equals to 15. 3y is 45, which implies y is 15. What next, children? Substitute the value of y in any one of the equation. We need to substitute value of y in any one of the equation. Substitute y equals to 15 in equation. Which equation would you prefer? The first one or the second one? I feel the first one is quite okay. In equation 1. When I substitute it, have a habit of writing once again the entire equation. Children, have a habit of writing once again the entire equation. X plus 2y is 70. X plus 2 into y is 15, is 70. X plus 30 is 70. 30 goes there. X is equals to 70 minus 30. X is equals to 40. What is x turning out to be? X turns out to be 40. So now we have both the answers. We are looking out for find their present ages. So x was the present age of father, y was the present age of son. So we say, therefore, the present age of father, which was x, which is nothing but, as we got it, 40 years, mind you. Further, if you want that two equality should not be there in the same line, you can always write down this as within the parenthesis, right? And the present age of son is nothing but y, which is nothing but 15 years. The value of y is what we got, 15. Now children, we are not done over here. Why? Sum is done. But what I want to do is, before moving on to my next question in exams also, I shall always cross-check my answer, whether the answer so obtained is right or wrong. So let's understand the condition and apply the same thing over here, whether the things are fructifying or not. They say sum of the age of father and twice the age of son is 70. So what is twice the age of son? 15 twos are 30. And what is the age of father? 40. 30 plus 40, 70. You can also cross-check in the second condition also. If we double the age of father, so on doubling the age of father, how much is father is 40. On doubling it is going to be 80. And at the age of son, how much is son? 15. 80 plus 15, 95. 80 plus 15, 95. So in either of the condition, if you want to cross-check, you can cross-check. Your answer is absolutely correct. Children, one suggestion, one piece of advice. What is it? Whenever you deal with simultaneous linear equation, for that matter, numericals or word problems, always cross-check your answer by substituting the values of x and y, which you get as a final answer. Do not proceed before that, children. See to it that you cross-check your answer, then and then only proceed further. Quite simple this was, right? We just need to know whom should we initialize as x and y, and things are done. I hope you have understood, children. Quite simple.